quietly trot posting medium-sized circle outside the pink and yellow and through the pylons. Get your girth firm enough. Good. Take your time. Don't go trot right away. Just see if you can keep the hands a little wider. Just establish a little bit the roundness. Now, medium-sized circle outside the poles. And quietly trot posting. A little bit of voice. Good. Stay on the medium circle. Think of the candle between her ears and breathe in, blow out the candle. Very nice. Carefully, you're not a little bit tipping to the left. Just that little more twist in the waist. Staying down with the right shoulder. Good. Good. And now the small circle inside the poles. Turn. Good. Good. That's nice. So, going large on the left rein and the same size small circle in the F corner. So round, outside the poles next time round. Good, that's it, medium size. Good, outside again. Good. Now inside the poles and change the rein at A to the small circle right in the Katie corner. Small. That's it. Good. Now medium size again outside the poles. Good. Hands a little wide. Good. Good. And now a double loop on the long side. Don't come in too far. Back again. And in just the same. And back again. Good. And now round the poles. 4 loops down the center line. Turn. Good. Changing. Turn. Good, changing, turn. Good, changing, turn. Good. And normal tear, small circle in the F corner. That's it. Good. Little asking left elbow. And now a double loop. No change of diagonal. Just a little bit in, bending her. Good. In again. Bending, yes, good. And now the 4 outside the pole, good. Change diagonal, turn. Come down softly on the saddle onto the imaginary eggshell so you don't crack the eggshell. That's it, good. And small circle. Standard. Yes, good. And now the big serpentine, 4 loops out to the long side and walk. And trot into your second loop. Good. And walk. Relax, walk. And turn and trot. Third loop. That's it. Good. And walk. Good. And down the center, turn, straight to Bertie, and face the wall slightly, slight counter shoulder in, posting. That's it, good, 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 go large. Turn early on the long side, inside track, stay posting on the right diagonal and leg yield to the right, thinking left shoulder in towards the center line. That's good. Down to me, shoulder in slightly, away on the left. That's good. Good, good. Go large, hold school. Good. Now square and diamond. Turn. Now diamond. Yes. Good. Now square, straight. Turn. Well done. Good. Now diamond. Now change the rein into the corner, across to David. Round to the right. That's it. Small standard circle. Very nice. Round. Good. Down the long side. Just a little bit shoulder in right. More of a shoulder 4 on 4 tracks with the right leg on the girth. Good. Now down the center line, before the center pole, back towards Edward this time, counter shoulder in, down the long side, facing the wall, posting, right leg, good, very good, yes, go large, stay on that left diagonal, stay on the inside track, bending a little right, counter shoulder in, and leg yield back to center line, thinking shoulder in, good, push down on the left stirrup, down to me, little shoulder in, tracking right, good, that's it, good, and slight shoulder in right down the side, that's it, good, good, now down the center line after A, shoulder in right, facing the pylons. Leg yield now towards H. Change diagonal and bending a little left into half pass. Bending. Good. Stay on that right diagonal, bending a little left. That's it. Very good. Bending a little left and leg yield towards X. Good, good, forwards, turn now to F, and a little half pass, thinking more haunches in on that diagonal line, very good, let's have that again, so not riding it as half pass, riding it as travers to a diagonal line, leg yield in, keep coming gradually forward so the angle isn't too steep, turn shoulder in, straight towards H, haunches in on the line. Good. Good. Now just go large normally. And now in the middle, square diamond on one track. Contra body movement, turn. And now diamond. Good, and square. Breathe in, blow out that imaginary candle between the ears. Good, change the rein into the corner towards David. That's it, good, round. That's it, good. Circle, standard size circle. Good. That's it, good. Going large, just shoulder 4 with the right foreleg between the hind legs in the first stage. And then down the center line, little bit shoulder 4, and then sideways leg yield towards M. Towards K. So just turn left again now. That's it. Good. So come down the centre line again after the centre pole. Slight shoulder in or shoulder fall left, and then going to Katie. Bending left. Now away. Now change diagonal, bending a little right. Think travers to the diagonal line rather than half pass. Good. Stay on that left diagonal. Good, as deep as you can. And leg yield away from the side, bending right. Good. Turn back to M. Straight line, haunches in, just slight haunches in on that line with the front legs. Very good. And now the same again on this side. So leg yield away towards the middle. Good. Turn towards the letter K, haunches in, travers. That's it. Good. Good. Well done. Now go large normally. Hands a little wider. Yes. Square and diamond, but lesser square, lesser diamond, so it becomes more a consistent curved line. That's it. Good. Good. And now come a bigger line between the poles and the last pylon. Between the poles and the last pylon, out towards Edward. Now through the pylons. Through the pylons. Good. Yes, and now over the poles, just quietly keeping it to the narrower end. Good. Now through the pylons. Good. Now not over the poles, but between the pylon and the pole. And a little bit shoulder in feeling. That's it, good. That's it, little shoulder in. Good. Now, at my end, through the pylons and circle right round the poles. Round the poles. Change. Good, very good. Then through the pylons, straight towards the pink square and mirror. Nice turn left in trot, and back on the curve in the middle, thinking square rather than actually making the square, thinking diamond rather than actually making the diamond, unless she falls in or out. And now the circle to the right. Good. And this time, trying our usual canter departure. Going straight, turn leg forwards. Good. Good, well done. Quietly. Good, good. Just try to come a little tighter, turn a little smaller, not too much, just a little bit. Turn. That's it, turn. Very good, turn. Inside the next ones, in, turn, that's it. And now, circle bigger through the pylons, bigger, and trot, posting on the big circle, think square diamond, very good. Good. Now, as you come to Edward, walk and think carefully, 4 half circles in walk, bulging out like a pear drop or a horseshoe shape, so bulging over the quarter line. Turn now towards the letter S. Now bulging over the center line, going through X now towards V, now bulging, and now bulging out towards the stables, coming now over the under the lights, bulging, and now the last one. Good, yes. And now back square diamond. And then just gradually less emphasizing of the square and the diamond aspect, so it becomes gradually more of a consistent curving. And slight shoulder in with the right leg, just a little back, and then we'll do our circle left round the poles. Good. Good. So back on the big circle in the middle. Take your time. Try to get there in a little bit steadiness of the head and neck, and then when you're ready, quietly posting on the curve. Good. Well done. Taking your time again, come in a little smaller gradually, closer to the pylons round X, but staying outside them. That's it. Good. Now slight shoulder in, everything a shade of grey, gradually bigger to the big circle. That's it, yes, good, good, well done, good. Now through the pylons, and then at this end between the pylon and the pole, between the last pylon and the pole, and now back towards Bertie, good, and then again as you leave the track at Edward, push her out a little bit over the pylons, keeping to the narrow end of the pylons, and think a little, that's it, good. Now through the pylons at both ends, and then at my end, a small circle round the trotting poles. Think a little bit square. Good. Now change. Good. That's it. Staying in trot, straight towards the pink square, and turn right in trot. Good. Now back on our square circle in the middle, square diamond. Good. That's it. Little bit shoulder in, rounding the circle. Small circle coming up, changing. And then after the small circle, straight towards the pink square. As you turn right leg well forward and canter. Good. And on the big circle, thinking square diamond. That's it, good. Try to come just inside the outer pylons and ride a little bit like a square the whole time. Just slightly square it. That's it, slightly. Good. Now full size. Out towards the wall now. Voice and trotting on the circle in the middle. Big circle. Good. Now go large. Now down the centre line before A, straight line back towards Bertie, counter shoulder in posting, facing the stables. Turning her towards the wall. That's it, that's it. That's it, good. And cut across the corner to H. Counter shoulder in again. Bending right. Start a little early. That's it. And now leg heel to the centre line. Good. Thinking shoulder in. Good. Turning right. Good. That's it. And a slight shoulder in right down the side. Right leg coming more on the girth. That's it. Yes, good. Good. That's it. Good. Yes. Good. 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 Go large. That's it. And now change the rein into the corner. Cut across towards David again. Round to the left. Yes, now a little bit left shoulder in. Good, facing this way. Good, keeping now left leg forwards. Down the centre line. Before the centre pole, turning left back to Bertie. And a little counter shoulder in, facing the wall. Start a little early. Sideways. Good, that's it, good. Go large. Now cut the corner to Katie, counter shoulder in, facing the long side. And now leg yield back to the centre line. That's it, thinking shoulder in. Good, down centre, slight shoulder in. Good, go large. And back on the big circle in the middle. That's it. Big circle. Yes. And again, spiral in a little smaller to the pylons in the middle. And a slight shoulder in left. Just a little bit sideways. Good. Now push her out, circle bigger, gradually, yes. Now right out and our 4 horseshoe edge pear drop shape half circles, bulging out now a little to the right, turning towards F, change, bulging over the centre line, turning through X towards M, change, bulging out to the right, pushing out from the left leg, turning towards F again, good, that's it. Now back on the big circle in the middle, spiral in again, see if we can just get her to stretch a little deeper, turn, that's it, yes, good, good, turning, good, yes, good, very good. Quietly into walk, keeping that slight shoulder in right on the smaller circle. And then very slowly, like sand slipping through your fingers, letting the rein, but moving the bit a little that she goes lower as the rein gets longer. That's it. Good. Good. That's it. Good. Very good. And coming down the side towards me. Thank you. Very good. Good. Very good. Coming nicely. Come on. Good. Good. Gently. There. Good. Yeah. Very good. Good girl. So, come on down, the price is right, Margaret.